We didn't take any nighttime video because it would simply be a dark highway with a little light. But as you can see, our first stop was in New Jersey. We did a little mini photo shoot looking across the Hudson at Manhattan, and the views are spectacular. Yep. Okay, with daylight and the cameras rolling, we're just about to leave the great state of Pennsylvania, rolling into Ohio. Basically, we rode across Pennsylvania all night long through the Poconos. It was really cold, but now we're going to be rolling into Ohio, headed towards the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. Okay, so we're still chasing down I-80, and Tony comes by me to get some camera time. We're just breaking up the monotony of the ride. It's been a cold night, but now the sun is up and it's warming up, and we are closing in on Canton, Ohio, headed west along Interstate 80. Then I had to radio Tony and let him know the Ohio State Troopers are not known to be lenient. And we saw no less than 6 of them in the first 5 miles when we entered the state. So wanted to just make sure that we didn't have any unplanned roadside encounters, I would say. Ohio has some beautiful country byways, and most states do. I can't remember if this is Route 14 or Route 8 we were on. Closing in on Canton, Ohio, way to get off the interstate. And if you look to the left really quickly, you'll see the Memorial Day Parade getting ready to step off. In fact, we ran into at least 2 of them because this was Memorial Day, and in one instance we had to turn around and go the other way because we got behind the parade and we didn't want to kill the time waiting for the parade to go by. We didn't know how long it was, but so people were out celebrating. It was a great riding day, as you can see. Once it warmed up, we're just on one of Ohio's many great back roads. There was very little traffic, as you can see, and we were just enjoying the ride. In this case, the brand new fresh asphalt, which is beautiful to ride on, and we just enjoyed it. Alright, so now we're closing in on the Hall of Fame. We can smell the pigskin leather, and I'm gonna take the exit right here, and I'll put a plug-in for Google Maps Street View because I had not been to the Hall of Fame since I was a boy. I grew up in Cleveland, but it's been a lifetime since I've been to the Hall of Fame. And thanks to Google Maps Street View, I knew that it was a left-hand turn getting off the highway, and I knew also to immediately get into the right-hand lane to turn into the Hall of Fame parking lot, and that was because of Street View. So I'm sure many of you or most of you use it, and it's a great resource. have arrived. A little construction ongoing. I'm sure they're making the Hall of Fame property even better. Up the driveway just a little bit. And voila, there it is. National Football League Hall of Fame. So we're on a tight schedule, tight timetable. This 1,000 miles has to be done in 24 hours. So we just had time to pull up and take a few snapshots and be on our way. Back on the throttle. 77 south to 79. Taking the exit for 79 here, headed towards Morgantown, West Virginia. We are making pretty good time, but we want to stay on schedule. Weather's still gorgeous, traffic's still light. Now, I'm not exactly sure where on the ride this is, but I wanted to show you a really cool bridge. And because the bridge had fairly high walls, a great reflection from the sun. I think this might be in Pennsylvania, but I'm not sure. But I thought this bridge was cool. And then the reflection that the sun cast on the wall of the bridge of the bike, I thought was pretty cool too. So I just wanted to show it to you. So we're headed on home, and all in all, it's a great ride. We put 1,110 miles down in about 20 hours, so we had a few hours to spare. A word to the wise, if you're going to do a saddle sore, your trip odometer and your actual odometer might not exactly match up, because when I did the math from my odometer start to finish, it didn't match what my trip A odometer read. But that's okay, because we did 100 miles extra, so we had some cushion for that kind of thing. If you're going to do a Saddle Sore 1000, bring some extra layers, I would suggest. I was a little unprepared for the cold weather in the Poconos overnight. And other than that, just enjoy it. We really enjoyed it. It was a bucket list thing. I've heard about the Saddle Sore 1000 for many years. Never had the opportunity to do it. Now that I have done it, don't really need to do it again. But it was a great day in the saddle. And it actually ended up being, 5 states, 1,100 and some odd miles. And it actually took us 24 solid hours start to finish. We left Maryland at 7 p.m. on Sunday, and I got home at 7 p.m. on Monday, even though we had done 1,000 miles by 20 hours. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little short video.